Hi, my name is Mike Tusaw. I'm a financial advisor from St. Charles Wealth Management. Today we're going to discuss what is implied volatility. Now, it's very likely that this video is going to be the world's shortest explanation of what implied volatility actually is. Quite frankly, it's just the supply and demand of an individual option. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, there's 6 factors of option pricing, which we talk about on other videos, such as our strike price selection video. And if you're not familiar with those option pricing factors, I'd suggest you watch it. But real briefly, you have the price movement of the underlying that can affect the price of an option. You have time decay, of course. You have the movement of the positioning of the option, aka gamma, meaning that if it's an out of the money option, it becomes in the money, then it's going to have a greater effect on it. That's the third factor of option pricing. The fourth factor is dividends, if there is a dividend on the underlying. The fifth factor would be interest rates, depending on how interest rates could affect the price of an option. But then the sixth one is implied volatility. Now, let's just assume for a second that we live in a vacuum and the stock price isn't moving and time is standing still, interest rates are the same, whatever the case may be. But all of a sudden, the value of this call, or put for that matter, becomes much, much higher than it was. Well, why is that? Well, the reason would be there's more of a demand for it. Let's say all of a sudden everybody and their uncle wants to buy this option. That's going to drive the price up, regardless of what any of those other factors are doing. Now, the same can be true the other way. Let's say everybody and their uncle wants to sell this option. Then all of a sudden, the value of the option goes lower. Implied volatility is another factor of option pricing, and it is based on the supply and demand of the individual option itself. Now, why does volatility happen? That's hours and hours of debate as to what affects volatility and what it does. But the purpose of today is that I want you to have an understanding of what it actually is, and it is the supply and demand of the option itself. If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe. That's how we get our content out to more people. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mike Tusaw, T-O-S-A-W. If you're looking for a financial advisor who works with and looks at implied volatility very frequently, check out my website, stcharleswealth.com. Thank you and have a wonderful day.